Combo on my boosters, Eric here, and I know, and since Toxic Prime recently made a video about it, I actually wanted to do one for a while, but I just never did. So I decided I'm gonna go through my Mii Parade. Well, I have two of them. This is actually the less interesting one. It only has 12 Miis. I'll explain why each Mii is there, or not really why each Mii is there, but like what each Mii is. And the one at my mom's house, this is the way my dad's house, but one at my mom's house has like over 50 Miis in the Mii Parade. So I guess this would be a good starting point because I can easily go through all 12 of these in one video. Alright, so William, oh wait, I don't think you can see him. So William was my attempt to recreate the William from Wii Sports Club on a Wii because I don't have a Wii U, and I wanted to use William for Wii Music remixes. I only ever used him in 2 though, and I never really cared for him that much because I feel like William is actually my favorite Wii Sports Club CPU, but I feel like I lost all the charm that I liked about William by creating that Mii. Alright, so next we have the Cleaner. Alright, so the Cleaner is actually a character from God Flow, which is a game I've never actually played. It's a Yume Nikki fan game, one of the most well-recognized ones. And yeah, the Cleaner, yeah, I think when you see one of the Cleaner, they usually wear gas masks, but one of them does not wear a gas mask, and she has a hole in her face, so that's what I tried to do. I should have used her in some Halloween remixes, to be honest with you here, but I actually got rid of her before Halloween came around, which was a stupid idea. This is Michael Jackson, the good Michael Jackson, the bad era Michael Jackson. I noticed like most people with a Michael Jackson Mii have like the white Michael Jackson. No, the Predator Michael Jackson. I actually grew up always thinking Michael Jackson was black. I actually never even knew white Michael Jackson existed until like until I started following meme culture. So yeah, I make black Michael Jackson because I listened to his music all the time when I was younger. Willow Reed is a pretty interesting Mii. So there's an old show called Crashbox. I think it was on like HBO Family or something. It was a show about where you it was like a game show. Not really a game show. It was like an educational show, but like for an older audience. Willow Reed was just a one-off character in one episode. She was like telling a lie by saying she went to Africa and saw 2 rhinos and 2 tigers and a lion. Because like the lie is that apparently tigers don't live in Africa. Could have fooled me. I did get that wrong. I thought tigers did live in Africa. I guess that just shows how bad the American education system is. But hey, can't blame me. Next is Poppy from Poppy the Performer. I used to watch the show. A few months back, I used to watch the show constantly. Watching episode after episode on YouTube. But I think I was originally planning on adding all 3 of the main characters, Poppy, whatever the wolf's name was, and Poppy's father. But I just only ever made Poppy, and I used him in like 3 remixes ever. So I never really cared for him that much. So that's why he's down here. Pretty much all the Miis down here are just Miis I'm not really interested in. I actually used, so the thing is, with the Mii Parade, I used it to get rid of Miis I don't really want to use anymore for Wii Music. Especially since I'm like the only person who uses the Wii in either house. But there are Miis I want to get rid of entirely or delete, which is why I use the Mii channel, just in case I ever want to bring them back, which I sometimes do. Prick, which good name. So Prick is actually a Mii I made in like a joke video a little while back. Well, not really a joke, it's actually kind of a joke, kind of serious. About like how various people who hate Wii Music play the game. Just flail their arms around, pretend to have a seizure for 5 minutes, and then claim it's the worst game ever made. I actually have been wanting to bring Prick back, but if I would do that, I would probably want to make him a good guy again, just make him a good old Wii Music lover. So probably gonna need something to change his mind, like a Traptanium crystal or something. So if any of you got Traptanium crystals, leave a comment down below. I'm probably gonna need one. I don't have any. That's probably a reference some of you won't get. Who else? Yes, Mia and Suzanne. So before I started making custom Wii Music Miis, I actually had all 10 Wii Music Miis on this Wii. But the thing is, I don't want to get rid of all of them. Like, I still really like characters like Naoko or Ross or Corey. I still want to use them a lot. But then there's characters like Mii or Suzanne. I don't hate them. I don't hate any of the Wii Music Miis, but I'm probably never going to use Mia or Suzanne again. So that's why I put them down here, down at the bottom of the list. Or not down at the bottom of the list. They are down in the Mii Parade. Frisk is actually the out of all the Miis currently in the Mii Parade right now, Frisk is the one that's been on this Wii the longest. This is just Undertale Frisk, you know. I still have the Kara Mii and the Mii Chan in the Mii Plaza, but I'm feeling that I might not keep Kara in there for much longer. I feel like she might end up joining Frisk here too. Next, Pepper. Pepper is from Lego Island. He is the main character. It was really hard to translate it into like a. I tried to base it off of like the Lego Island 1 look, because that's the game I'm most familiar with. Actually, I say most familiar with. I never even played the game. I've actually only played Lego Island 2 and absolutely hated it. But yeah, I added Pepper. I say Pepper is also probably the most likely one to bring back. I say the only 2 characters I can say with any certainty I actually want to bring back are Pepper and Prick. I haven't brought Pepper back because honestly I don't really know why. Maybe I just need to get back into like the swing of loving Lego Island again. And with Prick, as I said, I'm gonna need something like a Traptanium Crystal to hypnotize him to love Wii music. Who else is there? I think we're almost done. I think we have at least one more Mii left to go. Katrina. Now this isn't actually. Strangely enough, I have 2 Katrinas on this Wii. This is Anime Katrina 2021. The reason why I have a Mii of Katrina in here is because this is the old Katrina before she made a tutorial on how to make her Mii. And then when she did make a tutorial, I realized, oh my goodness, I got everything wrong. I got absolutely everything wrong about making her Mii. So for some reason, instead of just scrapping the Mii, I decided to just instead of deleting the Mii or trying to edit it to look like the tutorials, I decided to just throw the current one into the Mii Parade on both Wiis, by the way. I did it for both Wiis, and then start from scratch to recreate the actual look, the actual official look. All right, I think we have one more to go. Jai's. So Jai's Junk Food, who is a Lazy Town character actually. He's from the kids show Lazy Town. The reason why you've probably never heard of him is because he's not in the English version of Lazy Town. Because there's actually Lazy Town actually existed for like decades before the version that we all grew up with. It actually originally existed as just like a series that only remained in like Iceland for a while. But and Jai's was actually like a really prominent character until it became more international, which then they just scrapped Jai's. He was like one of the 5. He was actually like the 5th kid, alongside Pixel and Stingy and Trixie and whatever the last kid's name was. I actually forgot. His thing was like he was really tired all the time because of how much junk food he ate, and he could never keep his head up. He does actually appear in the show, kind of, just like he appears in like comic books, and he's never actually an actual character that you actually see. So yeah, that's basically every single Mii I currently have in this particular Mii Parade. I don't think I'll be able to go into as much detail with the ones on the other Mii Parade, because there's over 50 of them on the one at my mom's house. But with this one, yeah, it's a bit of fun to talk about. If I'm going to bring any of these guys back, I can say it's probably Pepper and Prick. I feel like I'm probably bring Pepper back simply because I like the Mii's design, and because I like how cheery he is. And with Prick, I want to bring him back because he's kind of an OC, and I want to bring him back. But as said, I need a Traptanium Crystal. I need to stop making that reference. Nobody gets it. Actually, probably. I'm pretty sure at least Toxic Prime gets it. I'm pretty sure Toxic Prime will get it. Not sure if every single one of you will get it. It's a Skylanders reference. It's Skylanders Trap Team. But yeah, let's say if you want Prick to come back as a member of the channel again, as like a little OC of mine, then just have leave a comment of yourself putting a traptanium crystal into the portal of power, and yeah, well, Prick will be a good guy again, and I guess you can rename him too, because he won't be a prick anymore, because he'll love Wii Music. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I have 2 Wii Music remixes ready to be uploaded in the event eventually, so I guess there's that going. So yeah. Also, I guess if you want to, then you can take like any of these Miis and like put them onto your Wiis, because chances are I'm probably not gonna use most of them ever again. Because I've lost interest in most of them. Some of them, I did say Pepper and Prick are probably gonna come back, but most of the others are probably gonna stay here forever. So if you like any of them, I guess go ahead and try to recreate them for your Wii. Let's get off my back, I guess. Thanks for watching. See you soon.